Hi everyone, welcome to the IMS channel. My name is Debrup and I'll be walking you through the initial estimates from IMS for CAT 2024 Slot 2 percentiles. Uh, Here in this table you will see different important percentile levels and the cutoffs for raw scores that we are estimating for the Slot 2 of CAT 2024. We have marked a couple of key percentiles starting with 99.9 percentile all the way until 75th percentile. We've highlighted the raw score estimates for each of the sections VARC, DILR and QA, and we've also highlighted at what overall raw score can you expect to hit these percentile levels. Please remember, these estimates are based on the feedback that we have received from our students after taking the CAT 2024 Slot 2 paper. We'll be having further revisions to these particular estimates, but these are the initial estimates, and you can compare in terms of how many attempts you've made in your own paper versus the raw score that you see in this table to understand what are the percentile levels that you will be hitting in each of the sections and the overall score as well. So starting with the top percentile, which is 99.5 percentile, let's start with that level. You'll need to score 42 raw score in the VARC section to arrive at that percentile level. Now the VARC section this year maintained status quo in my opinion as compared to last year. Yes, some of the passages were easier to read, easier to decode in terms of reading them. The ease of reading was in my opinion, and a lot of students also gave the same feedback that they could read the lengthy passages in a much easier manner. However, some of the questions were a little tricky within each passage, within each set, and therefore the cutoffs have slightly risen and not risen that much. We've estimated 42 at 99.5 percentile for VARC. For DILR, at the same percentile level of 99.5, we estimate a raw score of 40, and for QA, we estimate a raw score of 41. Now, for the DILR and the QA section, the feedback that we've received from the students is that for the former, which is the DILR section, they've been able to attempt more number of questions as compared to last year. Usually our students would attempt around 2 sets on an average in our SimCats. Some of them have even attempted more than 2 sets, around 3.5 sets. Remember, there were 5 sets in this particular slot for this year as compared to the usual pattern of 4 sets of 5 questions each. Now, in the QA section, we are estimating 41 raw score for 99.5 percentile. That's about 14 odd net correct questions that you need to get in the section for 99.5. The QA section, many students found it to be a little bit on the difficult side, slightly lengthy rather is what the feedback is coming out. But all in all, compared to last year, the QA section is definitely on the easier side. They're finding it a little bit difficult when they're talking to their friends who've taken the slot 1. All in all, compared to last year, the QA section stands at a slightly to moderate, slightly easier side on things as compared to last year. We've still been a little conservative in the way that we have given the cutoffs for this particular section, and the scores over here in the table will reflect the same. Coming to the 99 percentile mark, right? So you have 38 raw score for VARC, 37 raw score for DILR, and 33 raw score for QA. If you want to get 99 percentile at an overall level in the paper, you need to be in the marks raw score range of 92 to 95, meaning around 32 net correct questions is what will put you in the safe zone of 99 percentile or more. Coming to the 95th percentile, you need to have a raw score of 23 in DILR, 23 in VARC, 27 in DILR, and around 16 in QA. You'll notice that the cutoff scores for QA are slightly on the lower side as compared to the other sections. That's basis the feedback that we have received from the students that they're finding it to be a little bit on the difficult side as compared to the other sections in the same slot. At an overall level for 95 percentile, around 57 to 59 raw score, which is 20 net correct questions will get you more than or equal to 95 percentile in the paper. Coming to the cutoff range, which we usually estimate, for our students, which is at 85th percentile, a raw score of 18 in VARC, a raw score of 19 in DILR, and a raw score of 12 in QA should do the trick for 85th percentile. At an overall level, you need to maintain 42 to 44 raw score for getting 85 percentile in the overall slot paper. So that's the initial estimate from our side for the CAT 2024 slot 2. I would encourage all of you to put in the chat as to how many attempts you made in the paper. How did you find the difficulty level of the different types of questions that came in the paper? Did you find any googly questions? Were you surprised by any sets or any questions in the paper? Do let us know in the chat. These are the initial estimates from our side. We'll of course further revise our estimates basis more and more feedback. These estimates will surely get revised once the response sheet will be out in December first week tentatively, and we'll keep you updated through our communication across social media as to what our updated or revised estimates would look like for CAT 2024 slot 2 as well. So wishing all of you who are taking CAT 2024 slot 3 all the very best, and stay tuned to our channel to receive more updates about CAT 2024. All the best.